Hello, everyone. The votes have been counted and the results are overwhelming. It's the sinking city, and once again, we are diving, back into the surprisingly common 1930s noir detective / Lovecraft cinematic universe crossover genre. I joke about the Lovecraft cinematic universe, but in truth, there was what is now called the Lovecraft Circle of Writers in the 1930s. There were 16 of them, I believe, who created between them the now accepted canon of the Lovecraft mythos as we know it. And their ranks include Robert E. Howard of Conan fame, Robert Bloch, author of Psycho, and the multi-talented artist you've never heard of but really should check out sometime, Clark Ashton Smith. Now, regarding this game, this is a sort of sequel to the Shadow Over Innsmouth, is because it's set after the events of that story and deal with the fallout of the FBI raid on that city. Now, I tackled a video game adaptation of the Shadow itself, or an alternate timeline version, as one of the first series in this channel in the classic Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, and I'll post a link up to it on the right if anyone wants to check it out. Anyways, with that, let's descend once more into the realms of madness with The Sinking City. Frosty loading. Frosty welcome. Mr. Charles Reed, I guess it's who we are. As you requested, I researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Well, that seems highly specific. All right. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning the presence of something great yet unknown. Oh god, Cthulhu's doing this thing again. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Quarterly, Johannes van der Berg. The recent cataclysm flooded the city's port. God, if you want me to read this, slow down. What, wait, the city of Oakmont is missing on most maps? Padlock weak planks and broken with gunfire or a melee attack. Yeah, I'm thinking we're not going to sit here and read all of these, so let's press the any button. Press the any button to continue. Okay. Yeah. Little Freudian there. I guess we need a drink. Come on. Ah, the good stuff. I sense backstory. Gods. Well, I see we've got an Eye of Madness scenario going here. Eyes of Madness, really. Okay, so we're having an anxiety attack and hallucinations, and dreaming Cthulhu. We also appear to be in a submarine. Seriously, I mean, I don't know many ships that leak like that from the ceiling unless you are, like, in the bilge. What? So I guess we are kind of in a sub. What the hell is going on? Alright, this is another dream, obviously. Although, dude, it's water. You'll just... The heck? Cue the Inception horn. I got no idea what's going on, nor why there are mystic sigils on the wall there. Oh, God. What are we doing here? Alright, first aid and brick. The Charon, which, by the way, Charon is the god of the underworld that ferries people to across the river Styx, so I see this as being kind of a theme here. Alright, okay, we're gonna have to... Well, maybe I'll... Alright, let's try using the gamepad. I'm usually totally shit at this. Wait, is it even plugged in? Wait, I saw something. Anyways, I guess we're using the keyboard. Alright, so no idea why it's not working. First aid, but of course, in an emergency, you obviously want to have your first aid kit chained up. Oh my god, people. Let's get this stuff cracked open. Alright. Gunpowder, coil springs, and shell casings. Okay, we're looting, and I sense Crafting. I'm good with crafting. I kind of like crafting games, actually. Oh my god. And I hope that's what leaked through and not... Okay, so I think it could be rainwater. Before, there was so much dribbling because the ship was technically underwater in Dream. I really hope that's rainwater, however, and that, you know, you don't have an issue when you're sleeping. But in any case, let's get this gun. Alright, cool. Not look down the barrel. Alright. Cool, am I supposed to do something with this? Controls would be nice. The hell is that? Alright, cool. Put it down. Move me out of here. Come on. Right then. Okay, that's the letter we just read. Okay, casebook. Press C to activate. T for more information. T for information. Your casebook contains your main case, reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case at the same time. Cases contain information about investigations that form evidence. Okay, so we're going old school Call of Cthulhu, where we're more convinced about the investigation portion of the story than the actual combat. If you actually play Call of Cthulhu tabletop game, unlike Arkham Horror, which is the other one that a game I play based on that system, it's not big on the combat. While Arkham Horror is more of a shooter and stabber and magicer game. So, pieces of evidence of icons. Evidence. Conversation key. Alright, some pieces of evidence as icons that hint at what action performed. Dialogue, use items, take photos, search archives, and search location. Alright, cool. But C for the... There we go. Frosty, welcome. Okay, we've got Charles. Side cases, none. Police cases, none. Ah, so this indicates that we're supposed to go talk to Mr. Berg, I think. Lore, none. City, correspondence. We should have that letter, but we do not. Bestiary, and mythos. Ooh, Mind Palace. Okay, we're Sherlock Holmes. Or Batman. Whichever one comes first, I guess. I guess it'd be more Sherlock Holmes. Combat proficiency, Trapper. Sets traps twice as quickly. Hardboiled detective. Keeps an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance of double damage to the pistol, chance 10%. Ankle biter. We're setting traps. Okay. Pepper charge. Grenades. Oh, cool. We got grenades. Gunslinger. Nimble fingers. Reload. Tight spring, shotgun. Yeah, we're going to be taking advantage of the... Okay, we got Thompson. We're cool. We're cool. Battle rifle. All right, I'm really feeling like we're going... Okay, this definitely feels like a sequel to Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, because these are standard weapons between the revolver, shotgun. Oh, God. What was the name of the rifle? It's a standard rifle for the American military at this time, which obviously doesn't have fully automatic weapons. Actually, I think it's bolt action. Not the Enfield is the British version. Why do I keep remembering that? Not the American one. All right, Victor, extra. Oh, for God's sakes. Magazine. It's a magazine. Clips are what you feed into a freaking machine gun. If you don't have a full belt, a magazine is what you put in an automatic weapon. So we have rifle, submachine gun rounds, bottomless. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. Bombs. Oh god, antipsychotic medicines. That's probably going to be chugging that stuff like shots. Slowly regenerate. A natural fall from... Oh god. Man-eating eels deal half the damage while you're swimming. This is going to prove to be a hell of a game. Mark 25. Okay, this... Crafting is my thing. I love crafting. I love... Stay sane. We're definitely going to be using that one quickly, I think. Stay sane. Previous skill. Radiant mind. Yeah, sanity is going to be a thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. We weren't done there. We were not done there. There's no map. Inventory. Okay. Miscellaneous first aid kit. Standard armor issue. First aid kit containing a set of bandages and a shot of strong painkiller. God, we need to create these. We need alcohol and coil springs. I don't want to know what the coil springs about, but we also have other materials here. That's probably gunpowder, shell casings, bits and pieces, that and that. Okay, so yeah, kind of wish I could click on these to get a description. And options. Oh god, controls. Good, good, good. It doesn't look like we don't have game controller. Tutorial, I don't think we want to do that right now. Flashlight, reload weapon, melee attack. I'm hoping that you'll tell me how to do that as we move on. I don't want that. Holding camera. Why aren't you giving me the gun? So much want the gun.
Hope I never have to use it. Something tells me I will.
Alright. Finally! God damn it. Walking out... Key evidence collected? Seriously? What key evidence did we just collect? The gun? Alright, this is going to be a lot of... This is going to be a lot of work. I can already tell that. I don't mind it. I like games that change my mind. Just don't, you know, irritate me with pointless material. Alright, so what do we got here? Huh? Dude, get closer enough? Oh, this is going to be annoying. What was those controls again? Loot. Oh, I love that loot. Climb. Okay, so interact, hold, loot. Got it. Alright. So, collapse, crouch, melee attack, mind's eye, casebook. Mind's eye was what we're using here. Alright. Oh, I can photograph it. Ooh, how do you do that? Where's the photographing? It's got to be pin select events on the screen, move character, climb, use gadget. You know, I have an inventory, but apparently I have a pistol. I don't have a picture, a camera yet. Okay, that better be that thing over there. Nope.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oh my god.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Or salty, I like it. Alright, so see, make sure we've got everything. It's too bad I can't do the picture thing here. Like I said, we don't have camera or anything like that. There's no controls for a camera. So, what do we got? Yeah, alright, cool. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe I'm missing something. If you want to think I'm going to be doing a 100% run on this, you're probably going to be sadly mistaken. We gotta go talk to him, but close the door. Close it. Oh, gods. Yeah, you look like trouble. Alright, let's talk.
Now get out.
The hell with you, dude. Ugh. 1-star Yelp review. Alright, I'm guessing that's our dude. By the way...
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Uh-huh.
What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
You're a villain.
Nice to meet you.
Gee.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise
Yellow.
to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Man, we look rough.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Okay, so... Oh god, look at... I do like the texture on the rain there. It is kind of nice, but notice that he's not wet. It's probably because he's under shelter, but... I'm getting strong King in Yellow vibes here. Don't say Haster 3 times, kids. I don't want my subscriber count to go down if you get consumed by an eldritch abomination. Screw it.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Alright. Let's steal the city.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Okay. Right then, now we got a few things. First of all, this is an island. There's no goddamn way that a chunk of the Massachusetts coast is going to be inaccessible. Simply because this place would have to be able to access the, well, trade. And the only, I guess, is since we are in one of those small islands off the Massachusetts coast, which do exist, by the way, and do have small settlements on them, or did. A lot of those are abandoned now, and that is where we are. Of course, can't they just come out and say it is the question.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem.
Like the dude just listening back there.
Getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
All right, the flood.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding.
Climate change.
Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Okay. A little odd. Okay, so it's now an island, and it used to be connected by an isthmus. Basically, a lot of coastline in New England, where I grew up, by the way, has these long peninsulas that are connected in or are literally a little bit off the water and cut in, and a artificial road or bridge was set up between the two. So what's essentially saying is that it used to be connected, but then the narrow strip of land between this isthmus and the mainland got flooded. So what happens is that since it is a relatively poor economy in 1930s, the federal government and state government just said, oh, screw it, we don't need the place.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Oh god, he's got tentacles, doesn't he?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Okay,
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
Okay, here's the thing. Devil's Reef is, of course, part of Shadow Over Innsmouth, which means that we are near Innsmouth right now, and Devil's Reef is still within access point. Now, Devil's Reef in the first game was inhabited by a great city of Deep Ones, which, okay, probably the same here, but I'm guessing we won't be blasting through them with a automatic weapons. Probably. I don't know. Could be wrong. Kind of become a habit of mine. You know, raiding third time would be the third time, I think. Wait, how do I get... Alright, what do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia,
Cult.
gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
And with the same result.
Really have much of a market for philosophy these days.
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
You're a dom. How do I get to Devil's Reef? Maybe not dom, or a top, really.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside.
What is in this for you?
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Your gods. What else did you mark on the map?
What are places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to.
Oh.
This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Oh, I feel so nostalgic. Old school Call of Cthulhu. You spent most of your time in a goddamn library archive looking at paperwork, putting clues together, and then finally at the very end you find that the truth is, and then your sanity is devoured by earth-shattering horror. Okay, so I've got a bit of a masochistic streak when it comes to my gaming.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Creepy. Alright, map. Well, T first. Street names and district are shown in the map from the beginning. Most other landmarks and point of interest has to be discovered. Institutions, archives, landmarks, fast travel points. Good, we've got that. I don't have to walk everywhere. I do like to walk, but sometimes we're just going to have to speed things along. Destination activated when you access the phone booths around the city. Oh my god, I feel ancient. How many of you out there actually know about phone booths? Those of you in the primarily America and similar countries would probably have never seen anything outside of a mobile phone, much less a rotary phone or a goddamn phone booth. But seriously, if you're out there international, let me know if phone booths are still a thing. Investigation scenes. Icon appears when the location is discovered. Color of the icon changes according to the investigation progress. Icon is removed if the case is complete. Investigation scenes. Key evidence keen evidence has collected. Green, investigating scenes, all evidence collected. Yeah, it's same color scheme as the... oh god. Spreading madness of Dr. Why am I blanking? Space. Place marks on the map. Use this to plan your route or note places of interest. Evidence marks are placed for currently collected case only. Select another case in the casebook to see and show place relevant evidence marks. Generic red markers are always shown regardless of the case. That's not a good symbol. Okay, so we hit the map button. Okay, char on ship. Clean evidence collected, but there's more evidence here because I want to go get the photograph, the camera, and photograph him. This over here is Oakmont City. It's probably a fast travel spot, or maybe that is. All right, Sunset Avenue. We've got districts. We got all kinds of stuff here. All right, cool. Howard Street. Of course, we do that. Oakmont Chronicle. Devil's Reef Hotel, or base, basically. Oakmont the police department. They probably won't be helpful. Hospital of St. Mary. 2 hospitals, huh? Oh, that's an asylum. Well, we might be going there sooner than we like. University. Oh, God. Oakmont City Hall. Now, if I recall properly, I think this map is randomized in some ways. God, I remember them talking about it when they first came out, but that was so long ago. Grimhaven Bay. I like it. All right, so the first target we want to get is probably up here, Oakmont City Port, to see if there's a fast travel point. So there's a boat here. Okay, so yeah, we can continue to talk with him. All right. Okay, so we're going to go head out here. Now, hopefully this isn't going to be so combat heavy that I end up getting, you know... Oof. All right, I'm still looking at the Z-axis because I'm playing Control at the same time, and my character can fly. I mean, I just want to jump over there and fly, but I'm guessing that would go badly. Man-eating eels, I think, were mentioned. Oh, but we can do this. Cool. Can we do this? Yes, we can! Who needs flight? I got this shit. All right, so we're going to have to be careful about coming down. Good to know that we have a decent fall radius. Ew. No. Calamari, anyone? Hi, can we talk? No. Love the tattoo. I'm a cultist myself, but I don't like to, you know, display it that openly. All right. A town on the rise. Oh, God. Who is the poor bastard in city government that came up with that idea for a motto? Come on. Yes, I'm going to go everywhere. Why do you ask? Hopefully we'll get to the main plot before the end of this episode. That's after. Ha 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 ha! And suddenly... Hey, dude. Take your stuff. Shell casings and gunpowder. Well, hang on a second. Let's see what we got for inventory. I do have the ability to make bullets. Ooh. I mean, why not? We can make... We have 38 pistol rounds. Tell you what, let's make 2 more bullets. Okay. Just in case we need it for something else, we'll do that. We've got 2 more pistol bullets because, you know, there's never enough guns. Never enough bullets in games like this. It already warned us that we're going to be having issues with inventory. Can we get up there? Probably not. Oh well. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm the sort that checks everything out, but there's a reason for that. Games like this prove why I should be doing that. Yeah, they're going to be a... Ooh, Sherlock. Yeah. Advertisement for their games. They may have noticed that there's an advertisement for their latest Sherlock game on the top thing. Now, something I got to explain about this game is do not buy it on Steam at all. The version of this game is on Steam is not only inferior, it was stolen by pirates through a legal loophole in French law, and the devs do not get any money for it. In fact, what you want to do is either get it from Origin or get it from Frogware. Or is that the name of this place? I will think about where I actually bought it from. Under the keel bar, but we're going this way because we can. Okay, we'll be with you in a moment. I gotta check this shit out. Graphics are lovely on this. Lovely if you like squalor, of course. This actually does remind me of some of the shittier places in New England. God, New England was always a place in eternal decay. Even when people got here originally. It's cool. Maybe I'm gonna talk to this guy. I really should get to the plot. Oh, but I found the titanium lamp boat. And I found this. We're gonna... Albert Throgmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton. This is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable... We should never have done that. Everyone should remain in that cave. Everything should remain in the cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable, the cycle goes on, and then unreadable, and the end it comes. I must remember, I must warn Father. He's here. Right, so we found some evidence, and now... what's this?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Oosh. Did we find clues? This? Alright, cool. I guess I'm already finding clues, which is kind of cool. I don't actually have a lot, but I need to find the name of a person by the name of Robert Throgmorton. This one is a key to the room. Lore. Ooh, we found documents. We're already ahead of the game here. I have no idea what the game... Good to know. Let's not hit people with that, okay?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Oh, fuck. We got Innsmouth. This is a sequel, so it means this is a ref... After the feds raided Innsmouth, the refugees came here. Kind of cool.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Well, we know our Shakespeare. All evidence collected for what? This is kind of weird, actually. Thornton's will. Okay, skills. Map. Inventory. Yeah, all evidence collected. I don't know what we're doing. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm guessing that when we get to this part right here, so I have to find Throgmorton, found the letter, if I have the key, we're gonna find some interesting stuff. Could be I'm ahead of the game here. Early.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Can get on the damn ship again. There's nothing stopping me. What do we got? Anything? Oh gods, we should probably get to the main plot. I'm sure all of you are finding this absolutely fascinating. And this is actually kind of fun for me, just to wander around an open area. Just an actual open area. Curious what the Titania is going to be about. Oh god, my curiosity is going to kill me. Or this episode. And we got a compass, which is cool. Alright, so let's get back to the main plot. If I'm right... Yeah, we want to move here. Or we eventually want to get up to the boat. I don't know where we're going. Let's just find some place to go. God, no matter what era it is, you go to New England, you're going to find a bunch of rusty cars in people's yards. Yeah, this is me checking shit out. Alright, cool. What do we got back here? Anything? Hopefully I didn't trap myself. No, I was kind of hoping there'd be something here, but I guess not. Yes, the man can do a pull-up. You know how few game characters can do that? I'm in love with this. I really am. Oh, I can't get on there. It's too steep. I'm so in love with this ability to walk around in the environment. Just this alone, and not just the game itself, is awesome. There's something there. Can I jump? No, I can't. Oh well. Maybe I can get up there some other way. Uh-huh. Oh wait, there's a tree in my way apparently. Oh well. Okay, so let's get going. I like the fact that also the running is the default and I have to keep pressing down like shh. Oh my god, we can go even faster. Oh my god, I'm in love with this character. It's the first gaming character we can actually run worth a damned. Oh, okay, dude. Sorry. I sense an encounter. I should probably get that over with. Anyways, let's go, guys. Hi! You look like you have money. Which means I'm not going to like you. But before I get to talk to you, I'm going to go check out this place. Dude, he's probably... If he's a guy I have to meet with, he probably thinks I'm nuts right now. What is he doing? Why is he doing all that? Yay! Alright, let's get to the plot. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the
what?
port until my son is found, and that is final.
They didn't.
Excuse me.
Ooh, flashlight.
Robert Throgmorton?
I am.
Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
All right, okay, let's just back this up for a moment. Y'all should know by now that Lovecraft was racist as fuck. Well, there goes my monetization. Yeah, there are certain stories that nobody likes to talk about, one of which is, oh god, the facts concerning the late Arthur German. It's probably the second most racist story he's ever written, the first one, of course, being The Street, which you will never find in any collection, by the way. I know where you can find it, but I don't actually encourage you to look for it. It's a terrible story, and it's really bad. Basically, it's about a sentient street that is so American that it decides to destroy itself so it can kill all the immigrants. Yeah, this is the sort of person. I'm kind of glad he died before World War II, because I got a good idea which side he'd be rooting for. But number 2-1. The facts concerning the late Arthur German. It's about a guy who sets himself on fire, and the narrator researches why he did it and discovers that the man's great-grandfather had married a magic white ape from Africa, and thus what that meant was that he was unclean and had to kill himself. Yeah, then this is the first time I have ever seen someone adapt material off that story in any other format, and I don't know whether to be impressed or shocked at this point. I guess we're going to see where this goes.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Oh god, they're calling me
I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore.
Oh, that must have been what we just did.
Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Who are Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground.
Look who's talking.
Now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city.
God.
The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Okay, so I guess we know what it would look like if this guy was, you know, had a bumper sticker that said Trump 1924. Yeah, so, right to the American experience here. Okay, those filthy refugees from the federal attack on Innsmouth. Now, of course, I'm not going to back any Innsmouthers simply because they are, in fact, a race that is intent on destroying and displacing the humanity for their dread gods. And yeah, that does count. The literal explanation here is literally where the Shadow Over Innsmouth came from. That Howard, if I may call him that, he's been dead a while, I guess I can be informal. Howard was afraid that immigrants were going to replace the American population. Like I said, it doesn't really change even 100 years later. So, yeah. The thing is, the Horror of Red Hook is actually another take on that, which is absolutely horrible. The only reason I like it is because it mentions the goddess Lilith and has vampires in it towards the end. It's not well written. I just like the fact that there are vampires in the in an actual Babylonian goddess in the Lovecraftian universe as a result. Okay, so I'm not sure why we're talking about the visions, except for Johannes told us to, which is obviously going to get great, I'm sure.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth, a ridden city, will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
You went there because in Arthur German's story, yes, it was supposedly a royal family of sentient apes that his great-grandfather merged with. Now, Arthur himself looked completely human because he was only 1/8 magic ape, but apparently this guy's 1/2. Albert will be 1/4. Already that was getting a little unusual.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, so Vera actually probably is short for Veritas, which would be truth, which means that, could be wrong, could be Portuguese for all I know, because there was a number of Portuguese people in Innsmouth. Yes, I actually know these goddamn details. The original story, too. So, but it could also mean Veritas, like I said, from Latin, and... or Cthulian, if that's what Innsmouth people speak, I don't know.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay. I know where the lifeboat is. I'll ask the question anyways. So, Dane. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm not sure where Dane is from. It's Welsh? Don't know. Let's go.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
I just got here.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
I'll be going.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Alright, evidence. T from our location, New Pine House clue, Robert's request. Alright. Evidence contains crucial information about what to do and where to go next. To get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues in your mind palace, and take photos. A white frame in the camera viewfinder indicates you're aiming correctly. We don't seem to have one yet. Read evidence closely to identify important locations and pin it on the map to plan your route. Plan evidence on the HUD to keep track of your current goal. Ooh, press toggle on and off. Hold evidence. Switch, place evidence on the map and the HUD from the casebook screen. Pin evidence. Place on map. So what do we have here? Evidence. Okay, so Robert's request. Robert Throgmorton wants to find his son Albert, who went missing after the port after returning from an expedition to the sea. He was found barely conscious by a fisherman on the shore, who brought him to his house. The fisherman said that Albert was mentally afflicted and acting aggressively before disappearing. Albert starts to investigate and now staying in front of the house in question. So he's found Robert wants to allow anyone to leave the port, and he won't help me. Okay, so Mind Palace clues. Okay. Come on. Nope. Okay. Alright, so this is, yeah, these guys do the Sherlock Holmes games that do this as well, in which I'm supposed to find all of this evidence and link them together, and my god, my Mind Palace is a freaking shallow sewer, apparently. Okay, so lore, documents, you know, you need to reset this. I already got these. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we got the Mind Palace clues. Casebook, got the evidence, so we can actually, if we go to the map, so if we go to the casebook, press X, and then go to the map, X. Alright, so that's where we're supposed to be going next, is the fisherman's house directly in front of us. Robert's request. Okay, so that does pin it, which is good. That'll teach us. Alright, so we go in here, right? Make sure this is the right place. Yep, it's the right place. And we've got an H. What does the H mean? Alright, F. Hopefully we've got unlimited battery, because I do not want to be playing that game. After Alan Wake, I'm so tired of collecting batteries for flashlights. People live here? Ew. Well, I guess we should... Ah, stepped on a fish. I love the interactions here with the... Okay, but... So we have our magic detective vision, which is what I'm going to be calling it, because we're going to go with Batman. Since I haven't played their Sherlock Holmes one. Now, Sherlock Holmes does not fit... Okay, technically Sherlock Holmes does fit into the Cthulhu mythos due to a couple of stories, especially, there is one video game that does it as well, but it's so old, I'm not sure that it's one that I want to run for the game, and we'd basically be looking at, like, 16 or 32-bit graphics. So it's a bit of a step backwards for us. Alright, oh, this is a little home here. Cool, let's get a little warm here. Oh, gods, yes, 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 yes. What do we got?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Frankly, I'd be sleeping in that preferably. Wouldn't sleep here at all, actually. Alright, cool, cool. Got your stuff! Alright, I'm a terrible person. Let's go steal some stuff and find what's going on here. Alright, inventory. Ooh, let's craft another bullet. Alright, we got 9 bullets now. Cool. This is gonna be... I'm gonna have to count every goddamn bullet, aren't I? Oh my god, how did you manage to build coral in here? No, wait, you're a fishman, aren't you? Probably just sing to it or something. Nothing back here. Private. Oh, cool. Let's read somebody else's diary.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Alright, so you guys came from Innsmouth with your mystic, stuff. Books and such, and you, trying desperately to maintain your lore and hope that you can summon Dagon to wipe this place out and destroy humanity. But you also have to do your laundry. It's always impressive when they remember that cultists are people too. They have to pay the bills, gotta do the laundry, and then you've also got to go start humming something about, oh, you're a police officer. Alright. I'm an ACAB person because most cops are either A, useless, B, violent, or C, both. But let's see what we got here.
It takes tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Well, we got a quarter magic ape person that probably did it. Alright, let's go talk to... Let's see which type. Bad cop or incompetent cop?
It would take tremendous effort
Alright,
to
no.
move this
Talk
thing,
to him!
let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Alright. Useless. I don't think I want to talk to you quite yet. Cops hate private detectives, because I've always wondered why they take shit off your plate, guys.
Choo choo.
Okay, they had kids. Right. Alcohol and metal scrap. Ooh, I wonder what we can create. Yeah, I'm kind of nuts about these sort of things. Miscellaneous? Not enough alcohol yet. We definitely need more. Alright, so... yeah, a little short on that. Okay. I like the fact that the first aid kit is mostly us taking a shot and grimacing. Yeah. See if this does something to our sanity. God, watch the step there.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, we do have sanity checks. My god, what are you doing? Seeing Silent Hill? Wait. That might have been a vision. Ooh, okay, we got sanity effects. We're gonna have fun with this.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Well, that would be Throgmorton's, and they probably get in trouble for that. All right, stop it.
5 cards short of a full house.
That's a joke, by the way. There's only 5 cards in a poker hand. It means he's absolutely nowhere near a full house, which is one of the better hands. Also means that the guy's completely crazy. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
You know, I remember when you guys were telling me that I was the outsider and not cool. Lo, how the scaly have fallen. All right, let's what we got here.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Oh, god damn it. Do you think a federal agent's coming through? Huh.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
I should definitely take it.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Well, probably. Well. Okay. Let's go see what we got over here. T for more information. We should probably do that first. Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. Use Mind's Eye whenever you distortion the corners of the room and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that were invisible. Images of the picture have passive activation zones. See above. Alright. And we're definitely gonna... Alright. Fuck? Put it down. Fuck was... See, it's just a regular thing here. If we hadn't used that, that's all we would see. Okay, I think that was bad for my sanity. But actually, he seems to have recovered. Okay, dude? Apparently the weird shit is what makes him feel better. Alright, so let's go talk to the one witness we have.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me, who are you? It's always nice to start with an introduction.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
Mr.
a
Hammond.
Fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
The thing about that is if you don't have a stable economy, you're going to end up with a lot of drifters, and you're going to have a lot of crime. It's not the Innsmouthers alone that are doing it.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Cthulhu. Who doesn't really care? You know what I mean? You think he calls you, it's a one-to-one thing, you got a decent relationship going. It turns out, dude just texts everybody.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay. I just prayed to him myself there. Okay, let's see what they're doing now. Okay.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him.
K be with him.
Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
What happened to Paul?
You know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. May have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Do what I do. I just, recognition. Recognition allows you to understand events that have happened in the past. Inspect enough evidence in the scene and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Mark the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. Alright. Will testimony. Okay, so, yeah, let's see what we got here. Mind Palace clues. Leaves you strangely. Okay. And Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence, whatever. If I like the fact we're just not pretending otherwise. We know psychic powers exist. Cool. All right, one fisherman is missing. No. Alright, so we don't have enough yet here for other casebooks, but we have the casebook. Alright, Will Hartman's testimony, listed the colleagues, Barry, Paul, and Flynn, Innsmouth, Historious. Alright. Will told me that Barry found the unconscious Albert Throgmorton and brought him to his house before reading to inform Robert Throgmorton. Albert woke up and started making horrible sounds and levitating from the bed, as we saw. Historious seemed to spread to Will, who began to see visions similar to mine. When he recovered, he found Paul dead on the floor, and there was no trace of Albert. Yes, remember what happened beyond that. Okay, we've got that one marked. Alright, so, yeah, I guess we're here at the moment. Let's see, actually, hit the map. Yeah, map doesn't show anything indicating by using this clue. So, we have an X. Nope, alright. Okay, so, yeah, I guess we're going to the rift of space-time here. Well, let's just do it. Alright, cool. What the hell are we doing?
Take this, ape face.
Oh. Guess we are using Batman detective vision. Alright, somebody shot the boy. Cool. Whatever happened here first.
What?
Oh, you're the Innsmouther.
Happening?
Nothing good. Okay, so you guys ran out here. You got this shit started here. Then you got over to here. The fact that this guy doesn't even understand what we're doing.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, run!
Okay, so we got to put this in order. This should be rather simple to do. We've got all three done here. We put number 1 here. Okay, so this running happens.
What?
Give it down. I'm in
Take
psychic
this,
vision.
ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Alright, Mind Palace T. More information. Mind Palace Clue, House Brawl. Okay. Wait. Oh, combined. Yeah, the thing is, I already knew that from watching some sign with this, but evidence, crucial evidence for the case is added to the casebook. Deductions explain nuances of the case. They're displayed in the Mind Palace. Some deductions are differently, leading distant conclusions. Discover all possible combinations to understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. Okay, so apparently our mind kit. House brawl. A fisherman brought the unconscious Albert to Thornton's horse. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. When the fisherman shot him, and Albert fled through the hole in the wall. Okay. Alright then. Albert returned unstable. Albert fled wounded. Nope. One fisherman Lewis shot without warning. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people will suffer at the hands of the Throgmortons. There could be a reason to hate them. Alright. Got that one down. Unstable. Unstable. Attack the fisherman. Attack the fisherman to gain consciousness. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous, and he posed a threat to Lewis Finn and his fellow fishermen. That leaves... I can track down Albert. Albert, the fisherman named Lewis, fled the scene after the fight. I can track him using my supernatural sense. Okay, I guess this is where we're at. Alright, follow the omens. Mind's eye can reveal omens to guide your way. Follow them for new evidence. Also, let's check the map. I still have key evidence that I have not dissected yet. Ooh, right there.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Okay, cool. Did I get all the evidence? Yes. Alright. Okay, so we go out this way. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, a little bit of injury. But we did get to where we needed to be. Alright, so, okay. Hi guys. Don't mind me, I'm just out of my head right now. Sure we do with experience points, by the way. I'm sure some...
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Well then. Mine Palace clue. Okay, so let's get to the Mine Palace. I'm kind of liking this, by the way. Lewis may want to kill Albert outright because of Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Alright, cool. Alright. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think we can do this and make it X. Place on map. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to do something here. Right, this way. We can go this way. Although I'm probably going to climb on top of something if I get the option. Right, over here. Yeah, we can do that.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Yeah, he's raised very strong. Going up that way. I'll be up there in a moment. I want to see if we can get up here first. Ooh, we can get on top of this. Can't climb this stuff, but we can. We can't climb. Did it. We got anything for it, mind you, but I just kind of like taking my time looking stuff up. Alright, so. Alright, we're going this way. To that house, aren't we? We should double check that. Yep. Is he pointing to it? Which is kind of cool. Alright. Warehouse. There are clues here. The fuck? I think we need to turn this off. Alright, so we're gonna go through here. I guess we have tins of cookies? I guess. Anything up here? No. Oh, we do like... Okay, don't fall down... Found something.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
Excellent. We'll be over there in a moment. I gotta check everything else first. Never court progress unless you are, you know, not looking to get everything out of the game. In a game like this, you're rewarded for just screwing around for a great deal. Alright, gunpowder and alcohol. Sounds like a good night. Good time, you know? Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. If you're an American that's not a federal agency, it's a good weekend. No, seriously, no. Don't drink and shoot. It's a very stupid idea. You can drink, recover, and then shoot. I've got no problem with that. And this is weird. Never go where you're supposed to. People will expect you to do that. They'll set an ambush up. Alright, cannery. Oh yeah, the old school canneries. I love those. In the old days, people used to risk limb and finger and everything else you can imagine just so they could shove fish into tins because they didn't really have mechanization at that point. I mean, it's one of those things I kind of look at... Wait, padlocks. Alright, so we got a melee attack, so what we need to do is walk over here, and we need to melee attack. I'm not going to shoot it, it'd be a waste of energy. Right. Gunpowder, shell casings, all of that's good stuff. God, I mean, we only have 2 things we can make right now, though. Okay, cool. We'll make another bullet. Not sure why we're doing that, but... Oh, this is the one they wanted me to use. Oh, well. Hello? I don't need a warrant. It's 1930s. Fuck? Fuck was that? The fuck are you? The fuck? Face huggers? No, I know technically xenomorphs are part of the Lovecraftian universe, according to Ridley Scott, but the hell? Apparently that, or we've got a mixing a bit of XCOM in, and if you remember that particular mission I'm referring to, wow. All right, where are you? What? Huh? Oh, God.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
You know what? I can't. Oh, for God's sakes. Found the body of Throgmorton in the basement of the warehouse not far from the victim's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. Guess what? That's not self-defense. Motherfuckers who did this are guilty of murder 1. Alright. Nope. Okay, Albert was murdered. Okay, Lewis left the crime scene. Just talking certain. Lewis went dead. Talking dangerous, but hysteria. It might have been dangerous, but this is not the shit you do. This is just brutal execution. And I don't care. Once a person flees the scene, technically, legally, you have no obligation to pursue and kill them, unless you consider them to be a danger to others. And then that's what you do is prevent them from hurting others, not leave them here like a goddamn trophy. So you had the presence of mind to not only hide them. There's more of these things, aren't there? Presence of mind to hide them and then attempt to conceal evidence. Nope, that's guilty as fuck. My sympathy is just out the window for these guys. Anything else here? So I should probably go back to this here. You get to see the murder. Okay. Not sure what this supernatural sense he has here. I'm guessing it's got to do with the visions, and eventually it will be explained. Let's run up this side. There's probably nothing else here, but you never know. Alright then. Okay. Did that already. So, yeah. Now what? I guess we go report that he's been murdered to his father. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this? Huh, more alcohol. Great. I think we can actually, you know, are we safe enough to actually make a... Yeah, I think so. Let's craft. Right, I got 2 elf kits. So probably blow one of these once I hurt myself enough. Alright, let's crack out and talk to the dude. Down this way, I believe. Safely dropped. Okay, so yeah, let's get this part over with.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
I should probably figure out how to shoot. Found your son's will.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Son was murdered.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, he's an asshole, but no one really fucking needs to deserve to have their kid field executed like that.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I'm with the half-ape on this. I can't be sure yet. I can't just say it's Lewis. I technically do not have the evidence. Lewis pursued him with a gun. I know this, but we'll find him.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
One who's careful.
A thorough one.
Yeah.
When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.